A cool off is required. Those who have larger capital, you can consider this as a small cool off. But again, risk is there. So I better will wait for 900 at least. Others can wait for 800 if it comes. If it is not coming, you leave it. The trade is over because you cannot enter at this high price, higher level. Or the next possibility is we need to get proper confirmation that it have to break this high, get a close above 24,000, and then we can enter. That can be a breakout, proper breakout. There's no logic, at least some retracement. That depends upon the risk. If my capital is better, I'm looking for 100-point dip. If I don't have much capital, I get 200. I wait for 200-point dip. And these are areas where option sellers are also there. So one move you'll get. Twenty MA will be good, but 20 MA you won't get immediately. That's what I told you, depending upon your capital. If your capital is very low, you'll have to wait for 20 MA. More than capital, I would say risk appetite. So someone who can take a risk of from this level to 20 MA, yes, you can enter here. Or this level to 20 MA, you can enter here. Or this level to 20 MA, you can enter there. Or very low risk means at 20 MA. Even when 20 MA comes close to this, that's where you can enter. Simple logic. Yeah, Anand, you can try. It's a counter trend. It will be rewarding if it goes in favor of you. But I don't want to go against the trend. And instead of buying the same position as what I have taken personally, that is a call selling. Call selling will be better because even if it is going slightly above 24,000 also, it's okay for me. Staying here also, it's okay for me. If it comes down also, it's okay for me. But put buying, I don't know. I need to get a bigger, sharper move. But put premium is also decaying. So I don't think that you will get that move here. We are not getting that. If you need to get such kind of move, it have to break at least that 20. Then only you'll get that big move on the put side. Especially when the VIX is also cooling off, you won't get that here. So that is why I prefer to go for a call sell. I don't want to buy a call at this higher level, nor want to buy a put at that level, but prefer to sell a call because I don't have a stop loss also for that. Either my view is wrong, so if it is breaking out, I'll convert to non-directional. I have nothing to lose in that. If it is becoming non-directional and going up, what will happen? The put will give me profit, call will be in loss. Initially, as per my view, if it is coming down, call will give me profit. And once you change to non-directional, then it's just a matter of time, right? Direction is not important until 150 point up and 150 point down. I have the range. In between, if it is going on, it's the time which will give me profit on both the trades. So I'm just waiting this one. So you are entering, you see this one is giving a dip also, but around 50-60 points. But you don't find this put premium moving much. From the low of 125, it's just 135, 137 only. But this one already came down from 160 to already 143, 45 points. You got the dip. That is why when you sold call at this level around 150, you're already getting 35, 40 points. But if you buy put, you're getting just 15 points, 16 points like that. View is same, but trades are different. Probability also different. When we change directional to non-directional, if it is going to break out after some time, this call also will be in small profit because of the time. And if it is changing to non-directional, if there is a 100-point up move, call will increase 50 point, put will decrease 55 points. Time also, delta also. So that will be covered. If immediately giving a breakout also. Slowly means this call also will give some profits in time. Put will give you in delta and time both. So you'll anyway in profit. Unless you get a sharp move of 150 points. It will just stay there. Not big profit, not big loss also, with some small marginal profit if it is non-directional. Because if it is non-directional, we are not looking for delta move. We are looking for theta decay. Then our objective is to stay in the range for quite some time. We don't want to go neither up nor down. So that's why this call sell, what I did at the opening, I got it around 154. So that is already giving me 40 points. If I was buying a put, I get it somewhere here, 130. And it's 140. It will give you 10 points only. Can you see the difference? Call sell is giving me almost 35, 40 points. But if I'm going for this, I can't get it. And I cannot trade huge quantity here, but I can trade huge quantity here if it is a selling position. But of course, you need to have that capital. And if there is a reversal move, right, even if it is coming somewhere here only, this is enough. But this put, if I'm buying, that will make a new low. But that is not going to take this high in the call side. Only if this high is taken out, and maybe beyond that, if you get a move, then only now this high is going to be taken out. Only then I need to change my position. There also, I'm not going to take stop loss. I'll only change my position to straddle. Here, I'll have to take stop loss and exit as a buyer. Just telling you the difference so that you will understand. And in future, I basically want you all to become sellers, or at least 90% of your capital should be for selling and 10% for buying. That's how. That is the ideal ratio. No, we know there is no much technicality involved, because people think it is having a lot of the common man can do, right? Market opening at 24,000 at resistance. You sell a call. If that resistance is closed, you change non-directional, from directional to non-directional, like a straddle. Yes, Asif. If it break out, I may lose 10 points. But if the breakout is confirmed, about 24,000, I get a candle close. I'll sell a put leg so that both are ATM. This move 100 point. What will happen? Call will move 50 points. Or if it is slowly, maybe 45 points only. Time also will be taken. and put will give me 55 point decay, not just 50 points because of time also. So call bounce 45 points, put decay 55 points. So there also I'll be, if it is normal bounce, I'll be 10-point profit. That's the advantage of time. It's coming down. Yeah, what normally conventionally people do is they'll just sell straddle right at the open, but that's not required. If you have a small directional view, start with that direction with confidence, and then if it is going wrong, no need to take stop loss. Just convert into straddle, non-directional, simple. Matter solved. Because call will act as a hedge for put will act as a hedge for call, and time you will capture. And after 150-point move, you will adjust. As of now, we have nothing to do. I want some more dip to come, otherwise you'll get trapped. Yeah, I've placed an order also. I'll show you one easiest and the best way to capture time if you have capital. Only time, not any delta move, but no tension. Just 1 minute, I'll show you. The sellers with 20-25 lakhs, you can 20-25 lakhs, you can make decent 1 lakh. Provided you don't do only straddle, you do like what I told you, modern way of option selling. Simply straddle won't work out. That won't give you. That will give you 3% monthly. But if you can modify depending upon the market condition, then you'll be able to do good. Just 1 minute. And just okay, I'll show you one way. As we have time, we have placed the order also, and in between there is nothing to do. One way in which you can capture only the time. Okay, you don't want to worry about anything else. So let's say market is at 23,900. Okay, what you can look at is, where is 23,900? Yeah, this one. Suppose market is here. Then take this strike price. This is your first leg, and 23,800 that you can take as your second leg, and 24,000 that is your third leg. Okay, so you have three strike prices, which is nothing. Let's say this is your at the money. At the money means 50 delta. So 54 call, 54 put. That's how it is, right? So that means 100 point if Nifty is moving, 50 point call will move, 50 point put will move, leaving the time. Okay. then you have 23,800, then you have 24,000. So what you will be doing is you'll sell a straddle here, you'll sell a straddle here, you'll sell a straddle here. So when you are doing this, what will happen is 23,800 call will have 60 delta, put will have 40 delta. So together this is 100. 23,900 call will have 50, put will have 50. Together that is 100, right? Now when it comes to the 24,000, put will have 60, call will have 40. So together this is 100. Now, as and when the market move 100 points or 150 points, just keep changing the delta. That's it. You just need to keep this 60, 50, 40 on the call, 60, 50, 40 on the put. This is all what you need to do. So if market is moving up, now let's say market is moving to 24,000. From 23,900, market move to 24,000. What you will do? You will cut this 23,800 and then 23,900 and 24,100. So when you do this, you'll just keep capturing the time decay. No delta move. Every time you will be there in the market also. Every time completely you'll be there in the market. Any 100, it can be an up move, it can be a down move. Anytime market move 100 point up, you keep shifting. 100 point down, you keep shifting. That charges will only be applicable. Time you will keep capturing. Capital required will be slightly higher for this. You can do with higher capital only. Because this is a never losing strategy. You will never lose because every 100 point you keep adjusting, you keep shifting. So the moment there is a call which is 60 delta, right? There is a call which is 60 delta. When that move to 70 delta, you'll cut this. You'll never keep anything 70. So when this 60 move to 70, what will happen? You already have a 50 delta call that moved to 60. You already have a 40 delta call which moved to 50. So you already had this 40, 50, 60. You need to keep it like this. So 60 when moved to 70, you cut this. So this is gone now. But your 50 became 60, your 40 became 50. So what you need to do now? Add 140 delta. That's what you will do. Slightly technical. Those who are doing it, they understood. Others, you don't want to understand now because that is not going to play a big role at this point of time. This you can close daily or you can keep holding also. By hedging, you can keep holding that for unlimited period of time. If you have the hedge. I hedge not for margin benefit. I hedge only if I'm carrying overnight. Margin benefit is not required for me. Enough capital is there. So when you're buying, you're losing on that buy. So I don't buy for margin. Yeah, at all. See, the idea is 3 straddles will be there. At the money, one at 40, 50 delta straddle will be there every time in the market. If you can have this lifelong market, as long as market exists, you keep getting the time decay. Lifelong strategy. അവിടെ ഒന്ന് ക്ലീൻ ആക്കോ നിങ്ങൾ നോക്കാം അവിടെ ഡ്രസ്സൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട് അതൊന്ന് നോക്കിയിട്ട് വെക്കാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. No, guys, that's not for intraday. That's for lifelong. But those who want to take less risk, that's a very less risky trade because there is no risk. Every 100 points, 150 point, you are adjusting. If not 100, 150 point, you are changing it. You're never getting exposed to any risk. The moment market move 150 point, you'll just be out of one strike and then you enter the other. Expiry day also, anytime. On expiry day, it is better. We have expiry strategies that capture better. On expiry day, you do the next week. If this one is what you're doing. See, this 60-40, the one which you have, what can happen? 100-point move, this 60 becomes 70, right? And this become 30. So you exit this and then you again enter that strike price. So automatically that becomes 60-40. We don't want 70. We don't want 30. Idea is to keep 60-40-50. So automatically when you change this, when you exit both. And you re-enter at this. You don't want to re-enter because your already existing 50 becomes 60. The one which you have 50-50, right? What will happen to that? That becomes 60 and this 50 become 40. So you'll enter a new one at the lower level. Did not understood. See, we have a 50-50. Let's say we have 60-40. We have a 40-60. This is how it should be, right? Call put. Now, this move to 70. What will happen with this? This become 30. So what we need to do? We need to cut this position. So that straddle we are out. Now, when this moved to 70-30, what will happen? This 60 would have moved to, this 50 would have moved to 50, and this 50 would have moved to 40. This 40 would have moved to 50, this 60 would have moved to 50 because one will decline, the other will increase. Right? So you will have to add a 40-60 again, which was 30, 30 before, right? 30 and 70 before. So that now will become 40-60 that you will be adding. Leave it for those who did not understand. So we are just waiting again for a bounce, but you're for a further dip, but we are not getting. I don't want to chase here, nor I want to enter a put. See, look at this. As I told you, this put has made a new low, but the call sell perfectly. Still, also it's fine. If I was entering the put, right, keeping this strike price low as a stop loss, it is taken. But call, what is a stop loss, or your direction will change above this. It is still fine. That is what. So right in front of you, you're understanding the advantage of a seller and the disadvantages of a buyer. So whenever you are, it's not about willingness. It's not about readiness. You should be willing now itself. It's about the capital. If you have capital, you should be a seller. If you don't have capital, build that capital and then become a seller. Or if you cannot get that capital, then be a buyer, but only at that level you will buy. Where you won't struggle. Simple logic. That is why I'm not buying, because this level, I don't know why it bounced. No one can predict that it will bounce here. I want a comfortable level. I'm not going to tell that here it can give a bounce, right? Then I'll have to wait for either this support or this level or 20 MA level. No, selling, that's not the best strategy. What I said is that's the easiest for if your goal is, see, I've seen many people, their goal is only to capture time, but they look for many complex strategies, many things. But the one which I've told you is the easiest, non-risky strategy if your goal is to capture time. If you're not at all concerned about delta or that kind of move, many are there. If you look at the option sellers, 80% of option sellers, they still do conventional, they still just want to be in the market and capture time. So this is the best one for them. Very conventional, very conservative people who don't want, because the idea is what, I cannot predict the direction in the market. And I don't want to people come with this mindset. Let it be upside or downside. I don't want to predict the direction. I don't want the directional move, but I have money, and this money should give me the time decay. I keep deploying the money in the market, and I should only capture the time for which that money I kept. If that is the mindset, then this is a strategy. Otherwise, see, option selling, hundreds and thousands of strategies are there. Aishwarya, capital for this is, if you want to do even at a lower level, the cost for three straddles comes around, with hedge. If you are doing it with hedge, comes around 5 lakhs. Not 5 lakhs minimum. You can do it for 3 lakhs or 2.5 lakhs also, this one. But without 5 lakhs, it is not going to give much. Yeah, Anand, 15, 20 is decent. If you have 15, 20 lakhs capital, then don't do option buying, you do selling only. Maybe 1 lakh, 2 lakh, you can look for buying. Especially when you get such kind of breakouts, when you get good opportunities, rather than taking, risky small trades. That's not required. See, those who have entered right at the open on the call side, thinking that this is going to give a breakout, you know, they are getting trapped unless you get a, and you need to anticipate, guys, that you'll be getting a breakout today about 24th. You need to anticipate. I don't have any reason to anticipate, right? If it is giving, yes, I'll take it. Then I'll shift my position. I'll also be a buyer if I get a breakout 24,000. Yes, then I'm convinced. Otherwise, these are levels FIAs are waiting, right? Because we are giving them, they are still looking to exit the market, and we are giving them liquidity, the retailers and DIIs. So we have taken the market from here to here. FIIs find it attractive. There's a best way to best level to exit and go out. Yeah, rarely only we wait. Like, see, if which trade I would have taken, tell me. As a buyer, which trade I would have taken? If I wanted to trade today, if I wanted to make profit today, so far, which trade I should have taken? No trade. No trade is the best trade today, so far. And that's what we did. Otherwise, you should be God and you should have entered right here. And then you got some 20, 10, 20 points. Yeah, there are many good traders, big traders than me also in the group, but they're just attending the session just to, avoid that FOMO. Sometimes enter at a higher level looking for breakout at huge quantity. So they have realized that the biggest loss that they have made is looking for breakouts and anticipating breakouts when you get such kind of moves. Only to get out of it, they are attending the session. And that's why I'm also not chasing. Even I also got trapped earlier many times chasing the breakouts. That's why breakouts I don't find that attractive. But breakdowns I'll chase. I get a big red candle, I'll chase that. But I never chase a big green candle. Somehow I'm not convinced. No matter whatever condition. It doesn't mean I won't trade that. I'll wait for a retracement, pullback. But red candle I see, I'll try to jump on that. But Friday the view was perfect, right? Whatever pre-market I discussed came, gave the dip. We got the gap up. You got the dip, and that 20 MA that level from there it just went double top. If it was here, I could have tried, but not here. Here, what looks better is put trade is looking better for me because see the EMAs also have, irrespective of whatever positivity, whatever negativity there in the market, EMAs have that attraction, what magnetic power I would say. Either EMAs tend to move to the price or price tend to move to the EMAs. That is why I feel always comfortable to enter near EMAs. Because after that, if it is going down, I know I can exit. But if I enter here, I keep waiting for, I'll add one more here, I'll add one more here, and then I'll keep waiting till 20 EMA. Because the view will change only if it is breaking 20 EMA. So always near to that, if you enter, you get that one good trade. 10 such trades, two or three may be loss, but seven trades, that's business. That's how you should take it. Yeah, that is why for traders, if you want to become successful, you need to have that business mindset. You cannot have a survival mindset and be successful in the market. If you're here for survive, you will be wiped out. So not a survivor or survival kind of mindset. You're doing proper business, can have loss, can have profit. You'll manage it. You understand the cost benefit, risk reward, right? Yeah, we'll try to stay some more extra time if we didn't get a trade. But I don't want to jump into any unnecessary trade, guys. Time is okay because today no afternoon session, so I can. But I want to, if as a buyer, I want to buy only call option only, but not here. Either I have to get a breakout or I have to get it around this level or this level. Time I can spend, no time, no issue today. See, all of you are buyers, right? Many of you, 80% of those who are attending the session are buyers. So just think about it. If you have capital and still trying to buy this put option, why instead of that, you just try selling this call. Once you did that, you will never start buying put option this buying again unless you get such good opportunity. But yes, of course, this looks attractive because you can buy huge quantity. Quantity wise, it will be less. But once you see that, once you have to do it, then only you will realize it. Otherwise, it is very difficult because see, I told you I solved a call, right? I never felt any difficulty in this from the opening. Never, ever so far felt any difficulty so far. But look at the put. If I bought right at the open also, this candle would have taken my stop loss. Views say that market can give a dip from this level. Profit booking will be there. Bullish, but there will be profit booking. Overall view is bullish, but if I need to take the bullish trade, it have to come here or here at least. Sanjay, market understanding is what matters. Over a period of time, you will get to know what to trade, how to trade, when not to trade, and all those. Right. And you won't take any random trades also. Now you may take random trades, but you will naturally evolve. So you will try to avoid unnecessary trades with the market understanding. And that is something which you'll get. ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದೊಂದು I am 24,000 call I saw. That is because I have a bullish view. So I'm looking for market to come to 23,900 and then it may reverse also. So it's better 24,000. If I had a kind of bearish bias, then I would have sold 23,900 when you get such a big gap up. So I would have sold 23,900, which is in the money, I get more premium. And then if market goes below 23,900, that will be in big profit. But today, considering the situation, 24,000. This week, next week, both. But now things are looking clear, guys. Market give breakout. But whether it give today, we don't know. But things are looking positive. Everything is looking positive now. That is why we are not trading on the put side. Otherwise, you know my favorite trades are on the put side, especially reversals. One dip was fine, and after that you can get this kind of move. If for example, if suppose they are anyway coming to 20 MA or even this, there is a high probability we can get this kind of move. Yeah, FIAs have taken money for SpaceX IPO. I think this Anthropic IPO is also coming. OpenAI is also coming. So more fund will go. Yeah, Hemlada, 20 EMA will be better. But I enter before 20 EMA. If it comes to 900, I'll enter. I won't wait for 20 EMA. But 20 EMA, if it comes, that can be a good trade. Either price will move to 20 EMA or 20 EMA will move to price. Put looks better. Maybe a quick move if you can get. Yeah, just waiting. There is nothing much to do. It is holding the higher level, which is good. They're not getting sharp sell-off unlike other days. If you see this day or wherever you are getting a gap up, you're not seeing this way they are holding, right? Even this day also, you got gap up and then immediately you are getting that sell-off. Here also, you got the gap up and immediately you are getting the sell-off, despite that positivity. Both days were positive, but today positive and the uncertainties are over. So market is holding that level. Someone taking a put trade now and getting a big move will be lucky, not much like knowledgeable or anything. If you are getting it, time negative. Not in market. Yeah, I'm just waiting, guys. Market is holding that level. That looks fine. It's always better for you to wait for 20 MA. Hello? Ah, 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 eh? Ah, ഓക്കെ. അതാണോ? ഇല്ല, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് കറണ്ട് അക്കൗണ്ട് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാനല്ലല്ലോ. മറ്റേ അക്കൗണ്ട്, സേവിങ്സ് അക്കൗണ്ട് നമ്പർ ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാനല്ലേ? അത് മനസ്സിലായി. അത് അന്ന് സേവിങ്സ് അക്കൗണ്ട് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്തപ്പോഴും ഇതേ കാര്യം തന്നെ പറഞ്ഞതുകൊണ്ടാണല്ലോ ഈ നമ്പർ വന്നത്. പിന്നെ നമുക്കത് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. അപ്പൊ രണ്ടും കൂടി നിങ്ങൾ ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാണ്? അപ്പൊ പിന്നെ എന്റെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഒരു നമ്പർ എനിക്ക് അപ്പൊ അതൊന്നും ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്തപ്പോ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞതല്ലേ ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട്, നമുക്ക് ആ നമ്പർ പറ്റില്ല, പിന്നെ മാറ്റണം, ആധാർ ലിങ്ക് അല്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോ നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞപ്പോ ഓൾറെഡി ചെയ്യും. Yeah, most 90 MA came. Vinod, view is bullish. At any point, I never said that it is bearish. I said there can be profit booking. Because you think logically, if what you will do if you were holding something, even if you're holding from this level, what you will do when you get this? That's a human psychology, right? Imagine those who are holding from this level then, or those who are holding this day, 23,000. 1,000 points is what you got. We'll do one thing, guys. We'll take a short break, 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. I'll spend more time today. Let's see. Okay. We'll just keep it like this, the screen. We'll take a 10-minute break and then we'll be back. Okay, nothing happened, right? Just got candle like a double bottom here. Momentum can come. Let's see. But yeah, if it is going from here, it's gone. That's it. Tomorrow expiry will be interesting. Yeah, because already in 3 days, ranges almost from 23,100. Now 900 point move. So should be getting a momentum now quickly to the 24,000 level. The way it is bouncing into 110 level, right? 107 also, second time. Before 4 points, we missed it. The way they came up, making a double bottom, it should be like, yeah, we can get a quick momentum at least till 24,000 now. One spike, and then that level will decide. Not yet, Hemalata. We'll see. Sanjay, I've given that order here. Yeah, almost 1.5 hours we have not taken any trade. I think first time we are not taking any trade in the session. Right? I don't remember, at least in the last 1 year, there were any session that we have not taken any trade. Yeah, so those who have joined for this week, there are many who joined. It's not like this, but today the situation is different. Yeah, Shubrat, 24,000, we cannot say. If we get a rejection at 24,000, then potentially they can come to 20. When they are moving to 24,000, that can be for a breakout also. So if you get a reversal signal, then you can try. See, there is no momentum, guys. Even if you are entering call, you won't get it unless you enter right at this levels. And many will keep buying put also by thinking that it's at a very high level. But normal days, if you see days like this or days like that, we were also buying put. Today we cannot because things are very clear. We got the clarity. So far, we never had the clarity. So when the market gap up opening, you will get a sell off. Gap down opening, you get a buying because market don't have a clarity. Now we have a clarity in front of us. We know what can be expected. If not an expiry date today or tomorrow, then they should have given a good move also today because they already moved 1,000 points in a matter of 2 days. Now the sellers want to do some damage control here. That's why 24,000 is broken straight to 24,200 and 500. That's a good question. If it break out, I'll make it into a straddle, as I told you. So, starting with a small profit booking expectation, it is directional. Directional means I'm bullish only. When I say directional means if it goes for a profit booking, that is what. Otherwise, bullish. So, if breakout, I'll convert to a straddle. Right? I won't be taking a stop loss. But if you are a put buyer, see what is happening. You took a put. Here you'll take a stop loss. Then I had to re-enter. Then again I have to take a stop loss. But that scenarios won't be there. So far there is no threat even in that position. Now so far there is no question of stop loss also. And there is no question of stop loss here. If my view goes wrong, it is not stop loss. It is changing to non-directional. Then I don't have a view, either upside or downside. Then when will I become again a directional trader? From here, if it is coming in my way, let's say till it comes here, I'll sell a put here. So what will happen? Then I made a range. If market is going in between this and this, anywhere here, I'm very much comfortable. If that happens, now if it is breaking out, I'll make to a straddle, goes to another 150 point upside or downside, I'm comfortable. Then comes to 200 level, then I'll again become directional. That is the next resistance. So I can sell one extra call. So already I'm in a straddle. So then I will make it a ratio of 2 is to 1. Two calls, one put. So one call here, one call here, one put here. Then it becomes directional because two calls, one put. Then also it becomes directional. Nitin, you will have to work on your metabolism. Energy and everything will be back if the metabolism is correct. I worked on that. Slow, slow. So it can be the better spike you will get at 24,000 if it is breaking, or a reversal. It can be slow, slow, and suddenly like that. We did not trade the put side because we never want to. Normally, we know market giving a gap up, it gets sold because there is always uncertainty. And when you get a gap up, VIX is also rise. So we can go for a put, and it was like an easy trade. Every time when you get a gap up, it's an easy trade that you can go for a put. But today we have clarity. When there is no clarity, that is when you can do that. But when you know that anytime breakout is what we are expecting, but from where you get that, that we don't know. Right? Where you are going to get there can be a dip. From where you are going to get that bounce, we don't know. Now it can give a breakout from here. It almost coming to the 24,000 slowly, slowly. And now just have taken the previous high also. We will get better trades, guys. Maybe if not today, tomorrow we'll get. So it's now at 24,000. Now what can happen? You get a good spike here. Then the premium also will spike like anything, right? Because that's the most important level. You'll get a good, you look at that now. Yeah. Similarly, if you get a small red candle also, premium can reverse. Because from 24,000, you are getting a signal of reversal. So sellers will get strong again. Hmm. It says 5% down. Yeah, 24,000. Spot is also taken out days high. Just wait for a candle close. Yeah, now call came to days high. That's what I told you. They will have to break the days high here. Then only calls will come to days high. Now only it's at days high. So if I get a candle close above this days high, that is when I'll sell one more put and make to a strategy. 24,000 put itself. Or the best will be like wherever if you see this 150, so wherever is 150 premium you're getting 24 100, you can sell that also. You also need to look at the premium, right? This one is 150. So see, the reason is calls are expensive. No, sorry, this one is 23 900. Sorry, 24,000. It's fine. 24,000. It's almost equal. Only if you get a close above this, the option premium, this high need to be crossed and closed above that. Otherwise, now there can be a reversal. It's coming slightly low. Let's try this a small quantity. 107 I have taken. Small scalping. Yeah, because call selling is coming at the day's high level. Stop loss I place in the system. If it goes below 100, that's my normal stop loss situation. 98. Small stop loss. Just trying a counter trade. Stop loss is kept here, which is 99. When this premium goes below 100. Just because we didn't get that strength when they were closing the 24,000, it should have been slightly more aggressive candle. We didn't get that. So just try. Founder trade, that's why quantity is less. This trade now we'll cancel this order. There is of no use. Either they'll give a breakout or they'll give a dip. So then we will see. If it is a dip, we'll see accordingly. If it's a breakout also, we'll see accordingly. For breakout to confirm, firstly, we need the strike price. Need to get a close above this high. No momentum. Neither moving upside, but holding that level also. See that they pulled it back, that call premium. That means when you get that, the momentum is lost. The way they came up, now they'll have to pick that momentum again to go and break that high. Because we are trading against it, right? Right at the breakout level is where we are, so we cannot do much. Small quantity only we can try, especially at a major breakout level. If it work out, you can hold till 20 MA. If not, your stop loss is very small. So that's how you'll have to manage. Quantity should be small. See the way the calls pulled back. That's the power of sellers. Right at day high, sold extra calls, aggressive, simple. 10 point you can book. I think now we are getting 10 point, 117. It's breaking 9 EMA. Yeah, 10 point you can book because it's more than your stop loss anyway. On 20 it came. 9 EMA bouncer. Ah. But we'll look for, let's see if it comes to this. Because that's a good candle. Hmm. Yeah, if you got exit at 119, it's good. Half if you got at least. Half you can hold because see, looking at that reversal, it can go to 20 EMA, it seems. See the power of sellers, guys. Where exactly they sold again extra. Extra call. Once it came to the best level, that is where the best premium you're getting. Days high. Sold again. That is why I told you to wait for a breakout above this and close above that to change non-directional. See, look at the way they pushed it to 130s from 160s. Clean sweep. But put buying have not given much reward, right? We are yet to get that 10 we are just now getting 10 points. Here already 30 point is done, finished as a seller. Got it? Munna, basically, you can look at VWAP level. This area now can be fine for a scalping. But I would say, let's see, looking at the way they are giving a dip at the stop, either they'll break this high, it can be a strong breakout, or they'll give a dip to 20 MA. So better will be 20 MA for calls. Now 20 MA is coming to this bottom also. So if 20 MA is also coming, that can be a good level to enter. On intraday basis. And once that is broken, then it is open space also. Afternoon, we don't know whether there can be a big selling by FIS. FIS are getting at a very good attractive price. We are giving liquidity to them to exit. How many of you have taken a breakout trade, guys? Looking at this. Yeah, even after telling many times, still some will do that. No, it doesn't mean you need to buy, put, or trade on the downside, but avoid such breakouts. Counter trade, of course, you can avoid. You can wait for a pullback instead. 20 MA, I'll go with more quantity. If it comes to 20 MA, quantity can be higher because first time it is coming and we all are waiting and market is holding that level. So maybe double this, I can go at least. But even if it is a counter trade, where did we took it? We took it here, right? We did not try anywhere here. So we were at any point we have not seen that we are in trouble. Even though I have given 6 point stop loss only, but still it never troubled us. Hmm? Don't take that breakout trades, guys. Still see. I thought at least only two, three, but there are many. Breakouts is where I also got see why I don't like it is because breakouts is where I got trapped many times. After 2022, I stopped chasing breakouts. 21, 22 times it rewarded also, it burned also. But breakdowns, you will always get rewarded. You can chase it because even if couple of times it is going against you, but the ones which give that can be bigger ones, breakdowns. Breakouts, just that you should not chase it. If it gives a pullback, I'm happy to trade if it comes to 20 MA. It's a breakout trade only because from here we are getting a good breakout of 23,800 level. So for me, it's a breakout trade, but I need to get a pullback. Simple. Now that is why I told you for me to exit my call sell position or to change non-directional, I have to see this high need to be broken and get a close above that. Otherwise, call sellers will again get active at a higher level. This is very attractive price you're getting. So you will have, so how, like we average, no, like a buyer, how call sellers will average at the day's high, at best price they will get, they'll average. I'll reduce some here at 118. I'll just keep this 130. This I'll hold till either one level can be called strike price come to VWAP, or this comes to 20 MA. You can hold till that. Or days high break, you take exit, or this candle high, you can exit, or whatever. You're not worried about this trade now, right? You already partially booked it. Even though it's a small trade, but it's a good trade. If you are someone who trade near 20 MA, you will never have big losses. If your trades are near 20 MAs. Far away from 20 MA, you will have FOMO, you enter means you will definitely face big loss. If you're near 20 MA, you know if 20 MA is breaking on the downside, my direction has changed. So if you are someone who is finding your comfort zone near 20 MA, you will never be in big loss. And the rule in the market is stay there in the market for 1 year without loss. If you can do that, everything else will be given by the market. You don't want to do anything much in long term. That market will do for you. A strike price can give a bounce, Anand, because that's a fair price at VWAP. Because those who sold here can see option selling also, there can be scalping, right? From here you can get, here you can exit. So either when this comes to 20 this area, or you can wait till this to this. Now already futures are at VWAP or close to VWAP. But I'm expecting one move to 20, guys. Either the price have to come to 20, or 20 MA have to move to price. 20 MA have done its work, moved this much. Now let the price to come, right? So we did not get the trade that we expected. We did not get the trade that where we placed the order also. We missed by 4 points, but we got the opposite trade. That also worked well. Considering the context, it did well. Because my target was just 10 point only in that trade. Already got 10. Still holding. I'll wait for 10 more minutes. Before that, if it comes to 20, we'll try call and stop. Nothing, guys. I'm looking for 20 MA. If you have any questions to ask, then you can. Otherwise, I've already discussed. No need, Alan. You can start, you can do, no, that's purely non-directional. If it is directional, we have directional straddle also. Don't think that the straddle is non-directional. We can have a directional straddle. If in your straddle, if you're selling in the money call, the same strike price put also, that is directional. Bearish straddle. We have a bullish straddle also. 40-50 straddle, I just told you one strategy, easiest one for non-directional, just to capture time. But I didn't say that is the best one. That is the easiest non-directional. Yeah, bouncing from VWAP, right? Close to VWAP. We'll add some more here at 110. Let's say we get a move to 20 MA. And with put trade itself, it's done. Otherwise, 99 is my stop loss, as we discussed in the beginning. One lakh capital. See, if you do it decently by understanding proper risk reward, then you can make 5,000 easily. But in that case, you should never jump into any unnecessary random trades. One or two trades a day. Just restrict yourself one, two trades. Out of which, if you're taking two trades, at least one should be winning and you should be in a position to manage. Mostly you should be winning two. Rarely only you will be losing two. And the formula is very simple. 260 quantity, 10 points each, or 15 points. Easily gettable. 10 points is easily gettable. See, now again we are getting 10 points in this. Okay, I'll reduce some at 120. Rest if it can come to VWAP, it's fine. 125. 125 is VWAP, right? Here. He plays an order there. I will ask him to come. Yeah. Deal. One more. One more. It was where I. That's right. So no, yes, I have given this VWAP. Either this VWAP, it will come quickly, or this VWAP. 20 M I wanted to, but maybe they can reverse from VWAP also. So I will just get out of it. Otherwise, also that trade already gave decent, right? 107 was the entry, 118, and then 110 re-entered, 119. Yeah, that's it. No profit, whatever we have. We did not take any random put trades, Sanjay. Why are you talking about this? It's 24,000. We got a reversal. If you have taken a call trade there looking for a breakout, then you are finished. I told you it's not about buying a put there. It's about the right trade is selling a call there. 24,000. So no, if you just need to take couple of trades only, I would say just add three indicators. One is your VWAP, the other is 20 MA, and then Camarilla pivot and regular pivots. We need a couple of horizontal support resistance levels. That's your pivots, traditional pivot, and Camarilla pivot. Camarilla pivot R3 and S3 only. And you just need 20 MA VWAP. And trade around 20 MA VWAP levels, S3, R3 levels. It's as simple as it is. Reduce the number of trades, make small stop losses. All is at VWAP. Into 123. ഹലോ ഹലോ ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് തിരക്കാണ് ഈവനിങ്ങിൽ വിളിക്കണേ. ഓക്കെ. ആഫ്റ്റർ 4. യെസ്. Tamil Selvan, yes, it's bouncing from VWAP, but we are looking for 20 MA. One thing that you can do is you can exit the puts there. That I told you in the initially when we took the trade also we told, right? There can be a bounce, so it's up to you. I'm looking for that level. അത് വർക്ക് ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. പിന്നെന്താ 3 weeks എന്തിപ്പം there ഫ്രൈ ആണ്. ആ ആ വേണ്ട. Yeah, we'll close the session. I'll enter at 20 MA, guys. They're not giving it. It's been quite some time waiting. So this, it can be a trailing stop loss of 99 as we discussed, or take profit at 125. Mostly it will give you 125 because high chances that they'll make a move to 20 MA. It can break also on the downside, but 20 MA we can try a call trade. Okay, so I'll stop here. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow, Nifty expiry. Probably if they won't move today, tomorrow we get good moves. Today's there was nothing, guys. Unless you enter here by taking such a risk, there is nothing. Even almost similar trade is what we got the reversal also. So we need to be happy with whatever we got. So at least we did not enter unnecessary trades. Patience is important in this. Yeah, I'm expecting that you will get this. So you can keep it that itself. If it is going below 100, exit that trade. Because I also don't want to see anything in 2 digits. Any strike price as a buyer, I don't feel like seeing that psychologically. Because if it goes to 2 digit, then that keeps on going down. So this is one way to prevent, your premium going out of your control. Enter close to that 100 and even on expiry day also. I don't want to go with anything below 100. So we'll stop here. See you tomorrow. Thank you.